Okay, so got a bit of a serious news story for you guys today to start this off. A Northern California fire has become the most destructive in the state's modern history, killing at least 9 people and wiping out much of an entire town. 250,000 people have been forced from their homes statewide as the Camp Fire, as it's called, in the north, and 2 other major fires, Woolsey and Hill, in Southern California, burned this weekend. As firefighters struggled to contain the uncontrolled wildfires, forecasters said intense winds and low humidity could fuel the blazes and make them spread even farther. Evacuees trapped in traffic abandoned their cars and ran with their children in tow as the campfire, quickly closed in Northern California's Butte County. It's Butte. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Malibu mansions burned to the ground in Southern California, while another fast-growing brush fire left employees at the Los Angeles Zoo racing to protect animals from smoke. In Thousand Oaks, a community mourning this week's mass shooting, a recreation center where survivors grieved was filled with people fleeing the fire. And at least this was CNN. They didn't quite go as far as some other people, because to be very honest, I've been seeing coverage of this fire and I've just gotten sick to death of how often all they cover is all of the fucking celebrity houses that are being burned up. All of these houses from these billionaires that have been burned up. Oh, the celebrity house and this person's house is burned up. And this is, you know what? Thank goodness for the great equalizer, which is fucking nature, okay? At this point, it doesn't matter if you're a celebrity, if you live in Malibu or not. Fire will burn you just as fast as anyone else, and it'll burn up your house just as fast as anyone else. There's no reason for celebrities to get preferential treatment in this reporting. I mean, and again, this story was not so bad with it. I've seen other ones that were doing this, that were just, holy crap, oh, fuck everyone else. Our celebrities' houses are getting burned up. Really? That's what you're going to report on? Which celebrities' houses are getting burned up? Which celebrities that have 42 other fucking houses, and this one gets burned up? I don't want to make this sound like I don't want to ridicule California too much. A little bit, yeah, but not too much, because the fact is I lived there for nearly 7 years in the Los Angeles area, and Californians, they have the memory of a goldfish. Okay, apparently. These were the people that looked up one day and saw a normal flight that always goes in the morning to Hawaii, and suddenly you had thousands of people in Los Angeles calling the government and saying, "There's a missile! There's a fucking missile over my head! It's gonna blow up my children!" Move away from the coast. This is one of those things where I gotta say, guys, California burns up every year. Every single year it burns up. Every year. And every year, Californians are surprised that it's burning up. Every single year. What? The California's on fire? Who could have ever expected this? This is unprecedented. This never happens. Every year it happens. Every single year. And everybody's still surprised that it happens. And you know what's going to happen next? I'll tell you what's going to happen next. Here, by the end of winter, sometime around January, February, they're going to get a bunch of rain, and then they're going to get mudslides, and houses are going to start sliding down cliffs, and they're going to say the same damn thing. Oh my God, this never happens. What? Why did my house? Californians never think it's going to happen to them, even though it's always happening around them. And guys, I don't hate you. Maybe I've got, okay, it's criticism. Maybe it's valid criticism. Maybe I'm being over the top. I don't know. But either way, guys, move away from the coast. Move away. There's nothing there. There's nothing in LA. Okay, for anybody out there who has actually considered moving to LA, there's nothing there. When I first moved there, I thought, hey, big city, large amounts of people, huge lights, all-night party life. It's going to be great. No, it's not the way it is. Everything closes at 9 p.m., and it's the same strip mall, copy and pasted, for 4 hours until you get to Ventura. That's all LA is. Now, this is not enough. If there was somebody giving free blowjobs or something, and you wanted to say, oh, hey, well, for that, I'm gonna live precariously on the edge of a cliff that is crumbling. Well, maybe. Okay, maybe you'd have a point there. But it's like, no, I'm going to live on the edge of this cliff so I could get to these strip malls. What? Really? Guys, move away from the coast. No native people ever in the world actually lived right on the ocean. There's tons of water. You can't drink it because it's filled with salt and orca piss. You can't do anything with it. There's no reason to be by the ocean. It's like building your house on the side of an active volcano and then going, whoa, oh, so it's blowing up, and being surprised that the volcano you built your house on is blowing up, okay? You're on the edge. You're literally on the crumbling edge of the ocean. And you're surprised when houses fall down to the ocean or when it catches on fire. Stop, guys. Seriously, you're smarter than this. Move away. California does not need to be inhabited, at least not the edge of it, not the very edge. And there's no reason to be in there anyway, because it's too expensive. I mean, me and a friend of mine went out there and looked when I lived there, and a trailer, like literally a trailer. You've seen trailer parks, you know, in the South, and they got the Christmas lights up all year, and the redneck sitting there with his shotgun and a barbecue, and he's gonna cook himself up some squirrel. You seen that, right? Well, they have those same trailers on the West Coast, and they're like $300,000. They're like up to $500,000 to buy a trailer that's like near the ocean. There's no reason to be there. There's no reason to be there. You're just spending more money than you have to. Guys, get away, move away. Take a hint. Every year, you guys get burned down. Every year, you guys have mudslides. Every year, there's something that goes on, and every year, you're surprised that it's happening. Move it inward, okay? Move it inward. There's a lot of desert in interior California that is not habitated. Habitated? Is that it? It's not populated. I'll say populated because I don't know words. Even though I have an English degree, I don't know words. So it's not populated. Plenty of spaces in there to go and move in where you will not be burned down and not fall into the ocean. So just keep that in mind. Little tip from me to you.